What's up, guys? It is the Cheapster here, back with another video, and today I am starting a kind of new series. We kind of did this a little bit before, but I think I'm going to be calling it Cheapster Travels. Basically, these Cheapster Travels, what I want to do is just kind of take you guys along with us as we travel and stuff, because I'm just naturally cheap, so I'm always going to try to find like the cheapest way to travel anyway and do stuff. So we always end up trying to get the most for our money. So I figured that could be interesting for people to watch, kind of see some of the places we go to, how we do it for cheap. Today, the first one we're going to be starting with is Estes Park. That is in Colorado. So we came all the way out here from South Carolina, and we're staying in a camper cabin at a KOA, which if you don't know, a camper cabin is basically just like base everything you need to kind of, it's like a tent but a cabin. So you have like a bed, you have a roof. I don't know, that's pretty much it. And then you have heating and cooling usually in them. This one we just have heat. There is actually no cooling in here, but I'll show you guys what the cabin looks like. And this is actually the first morning of us getting up in Estes. There's my wife over there working remotely. Remote work life is awesome for being able to do this kind of stuff. But yeah, we came in last night. So here's some clips of last night. We actually saw an elk. Oh, that's huge.
Wait, am I coming back?
It was raining a lot as we came in, as you can see in some of these clips. Definitely a really rainy entrance. We couldn't really see the mountains. Even driving through Denver, we could barely see any of the mountains. It was like so covered, but still pretty awesome being here. And now today we're finally starting to see. And also last night we had this Domino's pizza, which was amazing. I was really excited there was a Domino's here because we actually had a free pizza reward to use. And I gotta say, it's like one of the best pizzas I've ever had. It's Domino's is good, what can I say? But yeah, let me show you guys a little bit of what the room looks like. So this is it before we unpacked anything, just the base room. Home.
Yay!
All right, so this is what a camper cabin looks like at a KOA. Pretty much just have the essentials. You got the bed. I think it's a full. Yeah, I think it's a full. Got a double bunk and a little stand. This is nice. Usually these can have TVs or they can have a mini fridge under them. That's usually a deluxe cabin. We didn't have the deluxe cabin. And just some space. And then this is it now. So there is the bed. Our bed's not made because we just got out of it. This one's nice. They got like a little night light. Really messy over here because there's just not a ton of room for stuff, but that's kind of all of our bedtime stuff. And we brought a kettle. That's an awesome hack for these because you can make like things with hot water or like instant meals and stuff. So that's really awesome to have a kettle. We always use one of the bunks for our clothes. So that's my bunk. That's my wife's bunk, and then miscellaneous stuff. Then there's my wife doing some remote work and brought a hamper. That's another hack. It's really nice for dirty clothes, just having a hamper with you. Shelves to hang stuff. Domino's pizza that we had. Put a little thing there to keep some of the bugs out. That's also another hack. Keep the bugs and the temperature in underneath the door, because these are really rustic doors. Like these are, you know, you got that kind of thing. So it's rustic. We got some lo-fi on. Keep all our food over here. We got our cooler with ice in it. Some beer, some snacks, and we bring this thing too. That's really nice to keep everything in. Then we got shelf, and there's the heat. So this is stand is here, but the TV didn't come, so we bring the TV with us. But yeah, so that's the camper cabin. We really like them. They're just kind of like everything you need, but way more comfortable than a tent or even like our camper van. Just a lot more space to walk around and move around, and I feel like they're just perfect for everything you need. Of course, though, the one thing that is missing is a bathroom, but they always have them pretty close by at these KOAs. So here's our view outside and the bath. So this is the window. You can see we got a little porch swing. There's actually a little patio with like a picnic bench, which is really nice. That's not normally on all of them, but that's really awesome. And then there's actually a fire pit down there. And then the bathroom's just like right down there, so it's not too far away. But that is our view. Probably will look much better when it clears up, but you can kind of see pretty nice view. It's really nice right here. And then here is the other window, just looking out at the campground, other KOAs and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much a KOA camper cabin. They're really great. We really like them. You'll see a lot of these because we love to stay in these, because this was about $110 a night. I think that's with using a 10% KOA discount, and then we actually used another discount for this weekend, so it ended up making it like $90 a night, which isn't super cheap for KOA cabins. Usually they get a lot cheaper than that, but because it's Estes Park, it's going to be a lot more expensive. But still pretty amazing to be able to stay here for like $90 a night. Pretty awesome. Not to mention most KOAs have like pools and other amenities and stuff like that. They have a shop and things, so it's really cool. Do you want to add anything about the KOAs?
They're amazing. They're so homey and cozy.
Yeah, you can even have an office right here. You get the bar stool came with it, so that's your desk.
If I was working more than a half day here, I'd probably set up something a little. I'd probably use that.
Yeah.
That is like a desk, which is nice.
Yeah, that's our TV stand though.
But yeah, no, highly recommend. They're great. KOA bathrooms are always super nice. We stayed at a few that have like family style, so it's like really nice private bathroom.
All right, so enough about the cabin. Now let's go see what's in Estes Park. We don't really know. We're just gonna go out and explore it. All right, guys, so we are going out. The sun has finally come out. It's starting to look like a nice day. It's finally clearing up. So our first stop in Estes Park, everyone talks about the best place to go is Subway, because we have a buy one get one deal, and it's lunchtime, so that's what we're gonna get for lunch. Then we'll try to find some place to eat it at with a good view, which shouldn't be too hard to do around here. We got the maps and everything to help us know where to go. We talked to somebody at the KOA that told us a bunch of places we could go. So yeah, that's that. What do you think?
I think I'm excited. The sun came out. It's gonna be great.
So we made it to the visitor center. It's always a great idea to go to the visitor center first, because you can check in and see what's around, and especially when you don't have a ton of time exploring a big place like this, it really helps. But this has an amazing view to eat our Subway. Literally just views all around the place. It's crazy. All right, so we checked out the visitor center. Pretty small, there wasn't much, but we got to look at like a map thing that was pretty cool. And you got a stamp, it's so cool. But yeah, now we're headed into the Rocky Mountain National Park. Got to go get our annual pass, which is free for me because I'm in the military. So that's really awesome that we get to get a free national park pass. So perfect for being cheap, because if it wasn't free,
we wouldn't be going.
Be questioning if we should buy it.
It's actually a great deal because it's like $30 for a day, but
yeah,
70 or 80 for the year.
I have no idea what to expect. We're kind of just like jumping into this blind. We didn't do too much planning, which is kind of what we like to do, is just see.
The altitude is getting us, though. We didn't really prepare for that.
Kind of forgot about the fact that there was an altitude change until we got up here, and one of our chip bags was like huge because the air had changed inside it. And the water boils at 200 degrees up here, which is weird. There it is. We got our 1 year pass. Pretty awesome to get that for free. This is crazy.
Crazy. These are amazing.
I don't know how much like it comes across on camera, but it's nuts. These views are insane. This is as far as we can go on this road right now.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
3, 7, 5, 6, All right, so that was awesome. Crazy views, really fun. A lot of it is closed right now because it's like Memorial Day that it opens, which is pretty soon, but a lot of it is closed. But we saw some really cool stuff. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell, like, are we recording too much? Are we getting enough on camera? It also feels like nothing we record like truly like comes across on camera the way we're seeing it.
Yeah.
But again, this is all like, this is a brand new series, so it's gonna be a learning process on what to get, what not to get, and hopefully we can record it well to show you guys everything we're seeing. Yeah, right now we're having a little bit of altitude, not sickness, but just exhaustion, I guess. We came in straight from like around Kansas. It was Colorado, but it was like really flat, so we came right in up to here yesterday. So yeah, I think we've never done that much altitude all in just like one climb. I mean, we're feeling it now. It's definitely kind of like hitting us. Yeah. Even just doing like short hikes, I'm just like, oh yeah. Right now we are at
Gem Lake.
Gem Lake, which is probably some hiking.
Yep.
We'll see what we get from here. Hey babe, look, it's you.
Oh wow.
A lumpy ridge.
Thanks, babe.
I'm just kidding. All right, so we are here. We need to go there. All right, so we've done 15 miles, maybe 16, 17, I'm not sure.
No.
I think we've gone a third of a mile. We're gassed. The altitude is getting to us.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it though.
I thought we'd been further.
Yeah, the views up here aren't really that good, so it's not even worth it. It's like, what are we even doing? All right, here it is, Gem Lake. Thought it would be a little bigger. We have a little bit of snow rolling in. Hopefully we can get there, get back before it starts raining or snowing too much. All I've got on is my flannel.
We made it, finally. It's windy. Is it cold?
No, it's warm.
Really?
It's really warm.
Doubt it. No. Oh, there's ice cold.
It's actually not that cold. We made it. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but it's really cool because it's like up here in the mountain. It's so windy. You can hear the wind just whipping. Alright, it's a great view, but unfortunately we didn't leave much time, so we gotta head back before the sun starts setting. Down we go. Much easier on the way down. We're probably like, what, 20 minutes? That we walked up in like maybe 5. Yeah. It was really quick. All right, we made it back to the half a mile sign. Half a mile to the car. It was really easy on the way down.
Yeah.
We made it back to the car. Whew. It was 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
2.5 hours, and it said it was 1.7 miles, but man, that's a lot. But Elizabeth did record some on her watch, and it was 1,000 feet of elevation. So a lot of elevation.
No wonder we struggled so much going up.
Yeah, we don't really know the different elevations and how much time you should leave for that this stuff. Yeah, now the sun is going down and we're gonna go try to find what we're gonna do for dinner. Someone's tired.
Yeah.
We're gonna go find out what we'll do for dinner. Either we're gonna go out and find something, or may just stay in, you know, on the Cheapster. So may save the money tonight and go out tomorrow, but we'll see. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm gonna have to do that. That looks super fun. All right, guys, we made it back to the camper cabin. Oh, it is so cozy when you have a day of being out and hiking and stuff and you get back to the camper cabin and just everything's set up. You can just relax. It's so nice. On our way to the bathroom, also, we saw a bald eagle just fly right over us. So that was pretty cool. Couldn't get my camera out in time to record it, but pretty cool to see that. I think for the rest of the night, we decided we're just gonna stay in. We bought stuff from the grocery store, like you can just heat with hot water and stuff, like noodle bowls and things. Probably just gonna eat that for dinner tonight. Stay pretty cheap. Tomorrow we're planning on doing more downtown, so you'll see that. But for tonight, this is probably it, unless we see something crazy. Oh, also tonight, which I can't show any of it, but we're probably gonna watch The Shining, because I found out that the Stanley Hotel is actually here in Estes Park, which is like the hotel that Jack Nicholas, I always get confused what his name is, but what he's watching in the movie. Elizabeth hasn't seen it, so she's gonna watch it, and we're gonna go to it tomorrow. We're hopefully gonna go to it tomorrow if everything works out. I think it's just free to get in. We just walk in and it's free, so that's awesome. That's the kind of stuff I love to see. But yeah, it'll be really cool to see it after watching the movie, so that will be exciting. What's up, guys? It's day 2. The fruit cup. You want to go fruit cup? I'll take a fruit cup. Thanks. Pretty good waking up this morning. I gotta say, I went to the bathroom and just was like walking, looking down at the ground, and then I looked up and was like, oh right, there's that crazy view right there I forgot about. But yeah, last night was pretty chill. We just kind of hung out. Very tired from the getting here and everything. That we've had like 3 days of driving out here, so that's kind of catching up, the altitude and then the hike yesterday. So definitely got some sleep, and we didn't end up watching The Shining because we realized it was 2.5 hours and we were just too tired to watch that. So I think we're gonna watch it tonight, because we'll probably go to the Stanley Hotel today. So then we'll watch it tonight after we've been there, which is kind of backwards on how we wanted to do it, but it'll still be fun. But yeah, as for today, I think we may go just drive that Rocky Mountain National Park loop one more time, and then go downtown, hang out downtown, maybe try some restaurants, maybe have a beer at a brewery or something. They have a lot of breweries here, and we saw that one of them said they had free beer samples, so I'm in for that. The Stanley Hotel says it's free for visitors. You just have to pay $10 for parking, so of course we're not going to pay that $10 for parking. We're just going to walk in. At least that's the plan. I hope that's what we can do. It's close to downtown, so if we're walking around anyway, we should be able to just walk in, so that's what we're going to try to do. But yeah, for right now, we're going to have some lunch, some peanut butter and jelly, and a fruit cup, and then we'll head out. Butter and jelly. This guy will not leave us alone. He wants our peanut butter and jelly. Somebody wants some peanut butter and jelly. That's the goal for today. Gotta find a bighorn.
The Rocky Mountains.
Where are you? Okay, so this may change the plans a little bit. Got some rain. So that means for now, walking downtown, kind of out. We didn't make it up to the mountain yet because we were at the visitor center, and then we went to a gift shop. Kind of questioning going in, at least going in very high, because we just have a Honda Civic. So yeah, up there, I think it's kind of snowy. But at least the Stanley Hotel is inside, so we could do that in the rain. We still don't want to pay the $10 to park, so
we got our raincoats.
I'll walk in the rain. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but you'll see right now. All right, so I just looked up the weather. It looks like it's just a tiny little rain patch, but when we came in, it was like, oh, it's just a patch, it'll blow over, and it never blew over. It just stayed there, and it just kept raining and raining and raining. I don't get that. I don't know. I'm from the Midwest. Where we come from, the rain blows past you and then you're in the clear. But apparently in Colorado, it just comes from nowhere. I don't get it. So if you know what that's about, you're from Colorado, please let me know. And that being said, I have no idea what to expect. So I don't know if we're going to keep getting rain. It doesn't look like on the map, but then the forecast says we are. Where does it come from? How does it keep showing up? I don't get it. We are currently in line waiting to get in and see these views, which is not going to be much. You can't even see it. Really glad we came out yesterday. This weather is a lot worse, but we still might find some bighorn sheep. Where are they? Okay, so the rangers have stop signs, like they're going to stop traffic, and this is the Bighorn crossing. So we're wondering if they're going to be like a big group that's just going to come across and cross. We're waiting to see. Guys, I found the bighorn. There it is. We haven't seen any bighorn sheep yet, except for the one that I showed you. But we're having a little bit of a change of plans because we drove some more in the Rocky Mountain Park, and we found like a lot more that we could go to. We thought we did like most of it yesterday, and everything else was just closed for the winter. Yeah, we found some more stuff, so we're kind of just going around seeing what happens. And the weather kind of cleared up, so if it stays like this, we could do some more stuff. What do you think?
It's cold. It's windy. It's really windy and really cold.
Yeah, it is cold. I do it. All right, we are back at the camper cabin. We did way more of the Rocky Mountain National Park than we thought we would do today, but we realized we missed a lot, so it was really fun getting to do what we could. The weather still wasn't super nice, but we got decent weather to be able to do some stuff. Right now we're back at the camper cabin, and we're having a little snack dinner. We're probably gonna have dinner later somewhere, but it's always cheaper to eat something and then not be so hungry when you go to dinner, especially in a place like this where it's probably gonna be expensive, like dinner places. So I think this takes a Cheapster award. We're having beans and mashed potatoes, which is a very English thing, which you can guess who came up with that idea.
Are you showing my face?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna look gross on camera.
Gone.
Well, it's good. It looks disgusting on camera, but
It's fun.
Beans and mash is something too that might not be like super popular with people, but we love it.
It's very English.
But this is what we got tonight. We got pork and beans, which just was $1 at basically the Kroger here. It's called King Supers. And then we got instant mashed potatoes, which we could make with our hot water heater. So you just do that, mix them together, and it was like $2.50. Yeah, so we're gonna eat this, and then we're gonna head to the downtown, try to park somewhere. It looked like it was pretty busy, but we're gonna try to park somewhere and just kind of walk around the downtown, look for some places to eat. And then after that, I think we'll go to the Stanley Hotel. I couldn't really find, like, I guess it's just open all the time. It's better to go there at night anyway, because supposed to be scary. But I looked up the Shining ghost tours that they do, and it was like $30 a person, so a little too much. I don't want to spend $60 on that. Elizabeth hasn't even seen it yet, so we're just gonna walk around and do our own little tour, I guess. And then after that, we'll probably come back and we'll watch The Shining. What do you think about watching The Shining?
I don't really know what it's about, so
It's about something shiny.
If it's just someone that's alone,
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's Alone season 3. It's just the old one.
I just don't like horror. I can do like thriller type stuff.
Does Here's Johnny mean anything to you?
No.
Okay. All right, we got done with the downtown. Definitely got hit by some rain. Food was delicious though that we got. We went to a Mexican restaurant, really good food. But now we're gonna try to head to the Stanley Hotel. It's a little bit later, it's like 9 o'clock here. But of course, that's the best time to go. That's when the ghosts are out, so perfect. All right, we are back at the cabin, and we were wrong about pretty much everything about the Stanley Hotel. The actual Shining, like the Stanley Kubrick movie, the one that most people really know, wasn't filmed there. So I was wrong about that. Apparently there is a mini series that was created like 17 years later that was filmed there. And
I'm really excited about this. Dumb and Dumber was filmed there, so that means we get to watch Dumb and Dumber instead of The Shining, which is not scary.
except we're gonna watch Shining.
No, we're not.
It was pretty funny because they had like Dumb and Dumber stuff in a display case, and I was like, what does that have to do with The Shining? I was like, did he have a Dumb and Dumber lunchbox? Because that's what they had. But I was like, what the heck? But yeah, so that's why, because that was filmed there. And then while I was walking around, I was like, okay, yeah, I see stuff. In the bar, they had the Man Walks on the Moon poster. I was trying to go in there and kind of film it, but it was like super busy. We weren't going into the bar, so. But yeah, Stanley Hotel was really cool. They were doing ghost tours and stuff. I'm too cheap for that, but it did look like it would be pretty fun to do.
Maybe if we were more invested in the film, or the mini series, and actually knew what it was about in the first place, would it be worth it?
Yeah, we're not invested enough in Dumb and Dumber.
No, if it was a Dumb and Dumber tour, I would have been there.
But yeah, for tonight, we're just going to hang out, probably watch Dumb and Dumber if we can find it. And then tomorrow we'll head out and we'll get some more of the park on the way out. And then we're headed to Grand Junction, which there will be another video coming out covering what we find at Grand Junction. So look out for that after this one. We'll see you guys tomorrow to finish it out, to see what else we do. And yeah, see you then. Peace. What's up, guys? It's the next morning. Time to pack up and leave here. We're not done with Estes Park though. We're still going to be driving through part of the Rocky Mountain National Park on the way out, but got to pack up the car, which honestly, that's what's kind of nice about these camper cabins too. It's not too bad to pack up. You do have to do the sheets and stuff, but we kind of have things ready to go, so it's not too hard to pack up anyway. But let's get out of here and then see what else we can find on the way out.
Good morning.
Oh, also somebody watched The Shining last night. What'd you think?
Silly.
Silly.
Like scarier than I thought, but also silly after being done watching it.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber was not free. It was $4. And you know me, the cheapster. I'm not gonna pay $4 to watch Dumb and Dumber, so we just watched The Shining because that was free. All right, guys, we are checked out. For reference, that took us like 10 minutes to really pack up. I mean, you packed up some stuff, but to like get the car packed up, and we're packed up for like a month, so we got a lot of stuff. So it's pretty easy to get out of those camper cabins, which is nice. But there it is, the KOA Estes Park. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, we're not done with the video. There's still going to be a little more at Estes Park. We don't know. Maybe we'll run into some really cool stuff on the way out. But we'll do a review of Estes Park. In these videos, I plan to always do some type of review at the end. Usually it's going to be based on like the value of where we went, the value of where we stayed, the cheapness and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do some type of review at the end of this video, and that will kind of be the format going forward from here.
Peace out, Estes.
Little clouded right now, but I think we'll still get some cool views on the way out. It's raining, and we're up on the mountain. It's a little scary.
A big drop off over there. Can't, well, right now. Now.
Yeah, it's a big drop off.
It was.
This Honda Civic is great for handling in the rain. One of the best cars. So we found a tiny little, well, not tiny, we found a chapel just like on the side of the road. I thought we were just driving through the forest and there was nothing, but there's a chapel and a coffee shop.
That's the original building.
So that's the coffee shop.
It was built in
Got some coffee.
1921.
But the wildest part about all of it was the barista who made our coffee just came from Greenville, South Carolina. He used to live right by us. He worked at the golf country club that's like right next to our house. So that was weird.
Yeah.
And he said his grandparents were from there, and
his uncle lived right there. He knew our local stores.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Like right beside us. It's so strange. Yeah, his uncle is like our neighbor, so it's like what a weird small world that is.
It was super cool.
Cool find and cool story along the way.
Yeah, good coffee.
Bonus footage, Nederland. This spot's really special to us because we actually came here 6 months ago and decided when we were here at this lake that we wanted to travel. It might have been
very similar.
Right around this spot. We have a picture, so somewhere around here.
Yeah.
But we decided we wanted to live more of a life of traveling. It's pretty cool to be back here 6 months later with you having a remote job. And
we made it happen.
Planning a lot more travel.
And we weren't even trying to necessarily come here. It was just en route between where we'd already booked our trips.
Also, it was raining the entire time. And then we get here and it's sun is out.
Beautiful. It's a sign.
It's a sign, yeah. So we're gonna film our outro to Estes Park at Nederland. We're not at Estes, but it was raining the whole time, so we couldn't really do a good outro. But I wanted to talk about 3 things of the trip. So the first one was the stay cost of where we stayed at the KOA in Estes. So normally, at least right now in May, the price was $110 a night. We were actually able to use like a discount for being KOA Rewards members, and they had a weekend thing. So ours ended up being $250 for 3 nights, which was $83 a night, which it's pretty awesome for Estes. That's a pretty awesome price. Food costs in Estes, they had a grocery store that was pretty decent. It wasn't like it was crazy prices, not like, you know, great Aldi prices or anything, or Kroger or something like that, but it wasn't bad. It was okay. You could definitely do some decent shopping there. It was a Safeway, if you know what that is. So yeah, for groceries, it was fine. For restaurants, it was a little bit on the higher end, but I wouldn't say it was too bad. We actually tried to go to a restaurant that we were too late for that was like $11 a sandwich. So that was like a dinner price. So that really is not bad. That's pretty normal. Although normal prices are hard to know what normal even is right now. But yeah, it was pretty decent, a little bit higher. Of course, you got to kind of look around in a place like that, any kind of tourist place, especially a big destination like that, you're gonna have to look around. But it was pretty decent.
There was a good mix of nicer restaurants and more just low-key.
And then for activity costs, we didn't really do too much with activity, but we did look at a few things. The mountain coaster was a decent price. It wasn't too bad. There was the ghost tour at the Stanley. That was like $30 a person, which probably is not too bad. And then there's a few other things we looked at. So yeah, bike rentals were a little bit expensive.
Yeah, a little pricey.
But I would say it was pretty normal for most activity stuff, not too crazy. Yeah, the national park price was, I mean, that's the national park price anywhere, so it's just what it is. But if you can get it for free or you pay for the annual pass, it's not too bad if you're going to do more with it. But yeah, so that's kind of the overview of what we saw at Estes Park. So we're going to rate this on 3 categories.
Oh, okay, look behind.
We got
Storm's coming.
But we're going to rate this on 3 categories. That's what we're going to do for all of our videos: affordability, experience, and then the stay. So we're going to rate these out of 10, and that will make the Cheapster value score. So for first off, the affordability, I would rate it a 7 out of 10. It was a decent spot, and a lot of the stuff you can do there is free. You don't have to go into the Rocky Mountain National Park. There's lots of other places that are free to hike. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10 because some stuff is a little bit elevated, but honestly, it's pretty good for a destination spot. It wasn't too bad. That's in May, so maybe it is more like during the summer and stuff, but pretty good for what we saw. And then for the experience, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's Estes Park. Like, I don't know, it's pretty much as good as it gets. We had some rain, which made it not as good, but I mean, Estes Park is awesome.
And you're like a 10-minute drive into the national park. The downtown is right there. Everything is very centrally located.
And then for the stay, so rating the actual KOA, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It gets good points because we got it for so cheap, but it didn't have any amenities. It didn't have a pool, it didn't have a hot tub. So a lot of stuff that most KOAs have, but pretty good. So 7 out of 10. It was very clean. Very nice people, so they definitely put a lot of attention into it. So don't think 7 out of 10 is bad for a KOA. It was
very nice.
So in total, Estes Park gets the Cheapster value score of a 24 out of 30, which is a pretty good score. I think it's a really good value place if you can find those cheap places to stay. If you can find a cheap place to stay there, you'll usually do pretty well, I think, staying there and be able to do stuff for a good price and get a good experience out of it.
Yeah, great vacation.
But yeah, that is it for Estes Park. Thank you guys for watching here from Nederland.
Which is like an hour from Estes Park.
Yeah, it's about an hour away. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, remember to do the cheapest thing you can today. Tap that like button. Also subscribe to the channel where we're going to be doing a lot more cheap travel content and stuff like that. And we'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to continue right from this going to Grand Junction, Colorado. So thank you guys for watching, and remember,
stay cheap.
Hey, you better be saving that money. Don't you be spending it now. You're still here watching this? You might as well just subscribe. Why would you not at this point?